Good evening. On behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff, I would like to welcome all of you to the 2023 Canton Junior Senior High School National Honor Society induction. Before we begin, I'd like to thank Mrs. Gensel, our National Honor Society advisor, for her efforts in preparation for tonight's program. I'd also like to thank you, parents and families, for encouraging excellence in your children who are developing into outstanding young men and women. What does it mean to be a member of an honor society? We know at a minimum that it means to maintain the exemplary grade point average that is required for admission. While as a society, we always place a strong emphasis on academic performance, we also know that the world is filled with many intelligent people who don't always demonstrate the morals and ethics that are at the very core of what it means to be a member of such a prestigious society. As National Honor Society members, you are the leaders of your class, and you represent the very best of our school. You excel in scholarship, service, leadership, and character. It is for this very reason that you are sitting before us today. Remember that induction to the National Honor Society is a beginning, not an end. Continue to make positive contributions to our world and leave a legacy that will carry on for future generations here at Canton Junior Senior High School. Continue to make your school proud, your teachers proud, your parents proud, and most importantly, yourself proud. Congratulations to all of you. At this time, please welcome our National Honor Society President, Miss Natalie Allen, as she speaks about scholarship.
Before I begin, I would like to welcome and thank everyone who is here tonight. Not only are we thankful for you being here, we're thankful for your constant support and motivation. Without the support of our family, friends, and mentors, we would not be standing here today. To be chosen as a member of the National Honor Society, there are 4 main characteristics that we must exhibit, and I will be focusing on the characteristic of scholarship. According to the National Association of Secondary School Principals, scholarship is about optimizing the educational opportunities offered and pursuing knowledge within and beyond academic confines. In other words, scholarship is more than just a report card. Scholarship represents dedication towards lifelong learning, the constant effort to positively contribute one's knowledge and skills to the world, and resilience in the face of adversity. To begin, scholarship represents dedication towards lifelong learning. Lifelong learning consists of self-initiated personal and professional development outside of the classroom. Lifelong learning combines one's education and his or her desire for growth beyond what is required. A person with the characteristic of scholarship is committed to learning inside and outside of the classroom beyond any expected measure. As members of NHS, we all have dedication towards lifelong learning. We go over and above what is required of us inside and outside of the classroom, not expecting any rewards, just to improve ourselves. Continuing on, scholarship represents the constant effort to positively contribute one's knowledge and skills to the world. Whether it's a small or large contribution, we make the effort. Every member of NHS is here today because we make the effort every day. Contributing one's knowledge and skills to the world is vital to create change, and is undeniable that the world needs positive changes, and we aspire to make those changes. Contributing one's knowledge and skills to the world is essential to making the world more secure and a better place. Having the characteristic of scholarship has encouraged us to contribute our knowledge and skills to the world in much stronger ways than we could have imagined. Lastly, scholarship represents resilience in the face of adversity. As members of the National Honor Society, we have all exhibited resilience in the face of adversity. Even when the task seems too difficult, we accomplish it by giving it our best effort. When asked to complete a challenging task, we don't hesitate to accept the challenge. We easily adapt to stressful situations as we face them, and we find an end goal and reach it in the best way possible. Having resilience in the face of adversity has allowed every one of us to have the characteristic of scholarship by helping us to overcome challenges and advance our skills. To conclude, conclude, scholarship is more than just a report card. Scholarship represents dedication towards lifelong learning, the constant effort to positively contribute one's knowledge and skills to the world, and resilience in the face of adversity. It is optimizing the educational opportunities offered and pursuing knowledge within and beyond academic confines. To be chosen to be a member of the National Honor Society, you must and do exhibit the characteristic of scholarship. We challenge ourselves to have personal and professional growth, change the world in positive ways, and overcome our challenges. As I end this message, I challenge you to observe how scholarship has influenced the world around you and how you can improve your own scholarship. I also encourage you to look at your student who is on stage today. Think about how he or she exhibits scholarship in his or her life. Do not let this display of scholarship go unnoticed. At this time, I would like to introduce Vice President Mara Driscoll, who will speak about leadership.
Good evening. Throughout our journeys into this current position, we have all portrayed the quality of leadership. Think about the word leadership. It holds a different meaning to a variety of individuals, but despite your view, I request you to remember that leadership is a cause. What comes after are the effects. In the words of former President Harry Truman, in periods where there is no leadership, society stands still. Progress occurs when courageous, skillful leaders seize the opportunity to change things for the better. According to Truman's quote, society requires leaders with holding traits such as courage and skill in order to make positive changes. Powerful attributes such as leadership have countless positive impacts on society. A community lacking leaders or the push to create more lacks a proper foundation to have an empowered civilization. True leaders strive to not only create a better environment, but also to push others to seek the same. Leaders help to dream, to inspire, and to provide guidance to the public. The absence of this trait affects individually and collectively. Additionally, the qualities a leader carries are unmatched to any obstruction. True leadership is beyond a position of authority and recognition. Instead, it is a genuine passion for creating a positive difference within others to fuel them to do the same. Each new inductee and member holds influential traits such as courage, compassion, skill, and reliability. I believe each member embraces this characteristic not only within our school, but at home as well. We have exhibited leadership through daily tasks, services, athletics, and academics. Our achievements have been recognized due to the constant efforts we provide. Furthermore, your actions as a leader should encourage others. As NHS members, it is important to remember the influence you have as leaders. Push not only yourself, but others as well, inside and outside of the classroom. On your way into the world, I hope you strive to continue your work as leaders. Aim to encourage individuals the way you have also been motivated to dream for a substantial future. Think of where you are now. Do you believe all of your accomplishments would have been achievable without a leader who guided you? To give you the most straightforward answer, no. Despite the differences in career choices and the forthcoming obstacles, I am secure in the concept that all of us will push through, holding the visionary of success. To conclude, your qualities as leaders will have beneficial impacts on society. As you look upon this stage tonight, I'd like for you all to take a moment to recognize how your National Honor Society member exhibits leadership. I challenge tonight's inductees, current members, and myself to continue leading fellow citizens and pledge to be the inspiration that leads the groundwork for future leaders. Now I will be introducing Secretary Ms. Reagan Sakers, who will talk about character.
Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. This powerful quote stated by a famous author, Helen Keller, displays and reflects the students of NHS. As expressed, one's character is not easily developed, but goes through a series of events to become exposed. However, the different journeys each student has taken seems to have led them all to the same path, a path that has brought them each great success. If these students want to continue to prosper, they need to hold strong to the characteristics that has blossomed them into the young adult they have developed into. Integrity, moral principles, and empathy is key to a favoring future. The definition of integrity states the following: the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles that you refuse to change. While certain definitions of a word may remain subject to change depending on each person, there is a key word that shapes integrity as a whole: principle, which simply ties into a belief that has guided you. For some, the guidance may not have been provided by others' ideas and beliefs, but their own that has drawn up their map. But by analyzing the mistakes of others and forming their own honest opinions, this too has caused each of these students to slowly grow these principles and learn from secondhand experience. Integrity also has another important factor to it, which brings me to my second and last word: honesty, which is defined by the quality of being honest. If you notice, integrity and honesty both have very similar definitions and both portray a certain importance in the character of an NHS student. Both also build trust, which lays a strong foundation towards a great and successful future. Without the important trait of honesty, each student would not be sitting up here today receiving the honor to call themselves a part of NHS. As your newly inducted students are presented their certificate, think about the character growth they have shown. As they walk across the stage, think about the countless battles they have fought, and not just against others, but themselves. Whether it's the candles that lay on the table or the slip of paper some students are handed, each item on this stage shows the importance of character and why we are here today. Without the portrayal of integrity, moral principles, and honesty, it would be a shame to call yourself part of the NHS, because that is the reason we are here, to define and show the community who we are and what we may bring to the world if we choose to use our full potential. And now I am going to introduce our treasurer, Kimber Connect, to talk about community service.
Along with character, scholarship, and leadership, to be eligible and maintain membership in the National Honor Society, you must be actively involved in community service. The Oxford Dictionary defines a community as a group of people living in the same area or having a particular characteristic in common. These people have a feeling of fellowship with each other as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals. In order for a community to thrive and reach its goals, it is vital to have people volunteering and serving. As members and inductees of the National Honor Society, we embrace this attitude of service towards our community by giving our time in various ways. First, an inductee needs 10 total community service activities between the years of 9th grade through 12th grade to be granted a spot in the National Honor Society. These can include participating in clubs and organizations, being an athlete on the sports team, holding leadership positions, achieving special honors, volunteering in the community, or being a member in a youth group. When you serve your community, not only does it build leadership skills, it shows you're having a positive impact on someone's life. Any small contribution truly makes a difference in and out of National Honor Society. Once a student is inducted into the National Honor Society, the community service activities continue. In previous years, members of the society have donated money to the Red Cross, the Ronald McDonald House, organized blood drives, collected coins for the local pool, and wrapped presents for the Giving Tree. This year, we plan on decorating for athletic events in and out of school, wrapping gifts for the Giving Tree, and picking up litter throughout our town to keep it beautiful. For the popular rival Old Shoe game, NHS students decorated the bleachers to help encourage our football team and show our support. Our community also donates gifts towards the Giving Tree, and we wrap them for the family's enjoyment around Christmas time. Around Veterans Day, Mr. Janone has led students to place flags on graves, and National Honor Society students walk around town and pick up litter in graveyards to show our appreciation for the veterans that served for our country. All of these examples show that when you invest yourself into a community, it teaches you humility and compassion for those less fortunate and builds your character. As we recognize the newest members of National Honor Society, I must speak to the importance of giving back to your community. NHS members should serve their community with the attitudes of benevolence, kindness, and graciousness, while making it a place they are proud to call home. Inductees, one day you will look back and realize that you have made a difference. You will discover that giving is better than receiving. Leading requires serving, and the most rewarding results come through sacrifice. That is what National Honor Society is all about: serving, leading, and giving. Our community shares common attitudes, interests, and goals, especially towards Canton Warrior Bryant. To Canton's newest inductees, it is your job to honor and serve this community as leaders, activists, and volunteers, and to continue on with passion. You make the community shine with gratification as Canton High's finest. The hard work and determination to invest your hours for the betterment of our community shows you are morally excellent, and it is an honor to serve with you as part of the National Honor Society. Finally, I would like to introduce our historian, Addison Parker, to talk about the history of National Honor Society.
A U.S. historian once said, "History is not the past, but a map of the past drawn from a particular point of view to be useful to the modern traveler." This quote explains that by taking the time to look at history, individuals can avoid repeating it and instead learn from it and improve upon it. It represents the history of the National Honor Society, of how the first members set a firm foundation for the future honorable members that continue to build onto the legacy. From the beginning of 1920 to the present time of society, the NHS has been a major goal for many and has promoted and motivated students academically and with community involvement. Following the creation of the National Honor Society, Canton Junior Senior High School has established its own chapter of this society, the Irene W. Hurley chapter. This chapter began in 1958 and has since inducted 1,075 members, including our current 14 senior members and 11 new inductees. The faculty at CHS take their time to choose new inductees each year. To be considered for induction, students must obtain a GPA of at least 94% and then are considered based on further criteria. The faculty chooses students they feel portray the values the society holds on such a high pedestal. Those values are scholarship, leadership, character, and service. The past members of the National Honor Society have not only set a high standard for the traits one should strive to acquire, but also how to use those traits to inspire and help others. As current NHS members, we must use the guidance of the past to continue providing a positive example for future generations. In addition, the scholarship qualification for the NHS is more than just outstanding grades, but possessing a genuine interest in learning. A pure interest in knowledge is shown in students who are completely engaged in their coursework, take demanding courses that are not required to graduate, and constantly search for new ways to continue gaining knowledge. These students sitting up here tonight exemplify scholarship. The effort these students put into their education allows them to stand out from their peers and make them worthy members of this society. These students are setting themselves up for the future. Pure interest in knowledge and dedication is not only a useful trait for the years spent in high school, but will continue to be helpful as the next steps into the future are taken, whether their next step is college, the military, or joining the occupational field. Scholarship is also the dedication to education. True dedication is shown by going over and above in assignments, staying organized, and possessing an outstanding work ethic. The members of this society continue to put in the extra work inside and outside of school. The NHS treasures its members who portray these qualities in their education. Members who do more than what is expected of them and never do less than what is asked. To conclude, each and every person up here with me tonight has strived for knowledge beyond what they are offered. Their pursuit of knowledge and dedication will not end when they leave these walls, but will continue to grow. You are looking at your future doctors, teachers, mechanics, and their ever-growing love for knowledge. The National Honor Society takes pride in its current and future members. As the seniors graduate, we hope the new inductees continue to lead the society and continue its legacy. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to introduce the class of 2024 Senior National Honor Society officers. Each of the officers will light a candle signifying one criteria for membership, sign the senior membership book, and receive a certificate of membership. President Natalie Allen Kapachak is the daughter of Clint and Andrea Kapachak, who reside in Canton. Natalie is involved in track and field, the PBIS team. She was the Flaming Foliage representative for the class of 2024. She's the senior class president. She is also employed at a local convenience store. Her future plan is to attend the University of Pittsburgh for Natural Sciences. Natalie is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it shows her dedication to her academics. Vice President Mara Grace Driscoll is the daughter of Lisa Root and James Driscoll, who reside in Roaring Branch, PA. Mara is involved in 4-H, Academic Letterman's Club, Student Mentoring, the Yearbook Club. She's the historian for her senior class and vice president of the National Honor Society. Her future plan is to attend a university for health sciences. Mara is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it symbolizes her academic dedication and service commitments. Secretary Reagan Lynn Sakers is the daughter of Ben and Shannon Sakers, who reside in Canton, PA. Reagan is involved in the Gifted Program, yearbooks, student mentoring. She's a class officer and National Honor Society secretary. She also volunteers her time at the Lycoming County SPCA. Her future plan is to attend the Pennsylvania College of Technology to obtain a dual degree in culinary and business management. Reagan is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because she is recognized for her services and academics. Treasurer Kimberlyn Connect is the daughter of David and Tara Connect, who reside in Canton, PA. Kimber is involved in student mentoring. She's the vice president of Students Against Disruptive Decisions. She's involved in the Science Club, the PBIS Club, and she is an academic letterman. Her future plan is to attend a university to major in English and pursue a degree in law. Kimber is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because she's worked very hard towards her academics, and it was a personal goal for her to achieve. Historian Addison Marie Parker is the daughter of Jeremy and Amy Parker, who reside in Canton, PA. Addison is involved in the PBIS Club. She's the captain of the varsity soccer team, president of Students Against Disruptive Decisions. She's a senior representative of the Wellness Committee, student mentoring, and is an academic and athletic letterman. Her future plan is to attend the Wilkes University to pursue a doctorate in pharmacy. Addison is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it has been an achievement she has worked for since her freshman year. I'd now like to introduce the class of 2024 senior National Honor Society members who will be signing the senior membership book and receiving a certificate. Nicholas Paul Bryant is the son of Josh and Kathy Bryant, who reside in Canton, PA. Nicholas is involved in the National Honor Society and Science Club. His future plan is to attend college to obtain a major in biology. Nicholas is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because he has put forth both effort and dedication into his academics. Amelia Bren Cobbert is the daughter of Chris and Amanda Cobbert, who reside in Ralston, PA. Amelia is involved in the Northern Tier Career Center in Towanda with the pre-nursing program, as well as vice president in Skills USA. She is also involved in the Katie Benson School of Dance, as well as helping out in her church family. Her future plan is to attend the Misericordia University for Pediatric Nursing. Amelia is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it shows her dedication to school and her academics by striving hard to accomplish her future goals in life. Lucas James Dver is the son of Richard and Brenda Dver, who reside in Leroy, PA. Lucas is involved in the Future Farmers of America and is the president of his chapter. His future plan is to attend Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University for aerospace engineering. Lucas is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it shows a higher level of achievement in high school. Carrie Elizabeth Inman is the daughter of Mark and Lisa Inman, who reside in Canton, PA. Carrie is involved in student mentoring. She is the senior class treasurer. She is an academic letterman and is in the yearbook club. She also volunteers at the Lycoming County SPCA. Her future plan is to attend college for dental hygiene. Carrie is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because she has worked very hard to maintain high academic standards and involved in school activities. Catherine Lynn Kilborne is the daughter of Daniel and Anita Kilborne, who reside in Roaring Branch, PA. Catherine is involved in the National Honor Society, Yearbook, PA Ayrshire Breeders Association, PA Draft Horse and Mule Association, the National Brown Swiss Association. She is the Vice President of the Canton FFA and the Vice President of the Leona Dairy 4-H Club. She is also an academic letterman. Her future plan is to attend the Pennsylvania State University for agricultural education and animal sciences. Catherine is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it recognizes her academic achievements, hard work, leadership skills, and commitment to community service. Coen James Landis is the son of Chris and Leanne Landis, who reside in Canton, PA. At Canton High School, Coen is involved in wrestling, baseball, and golf. He is an academic letterman, and in the summer he owns and operates a seal coating business. He is still making plans for his future after high school graduation. He is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because he's able to show his strong work ethic, personality, and leadership skills in and out of the classroom. Matthew Edward McGee, who's unable to be here tonight, is the son of Deb and Edward McGee, who reside in Canton, PA. Matthew is involved in the National Honor Society, Boy Scouts, and Science Club. His future plan is to attend the Lackawanna College for cybersecurity. Matthew is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because he has worked hard and put time and effort into his academic career. Hudson Quay Ward is the son of Jason Ward and Jill Matthews, who reside in Canton, PA. Hudson is involved in football, wrestling, baseball, and is an academic letterman. His future plan is to attend the Slippery Rock University to pursue a degree in exercise science and get his doctorate in physical therapy. Hudson is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it elevates his academics, leadership, and community engagement. Morgan Alice Wisniewski is the daughter of Kelly and Lauren Wisniewski, who reside in Canton, PA. Morgan is involved in chorus, bocce ball, and softball. Her future plan is to attend college after high school graduation. Morgan is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it challenges her to reach high academic standards. We will now introduce the class of 2024 Senior National Honor Society inductees who will be signing the membership book and receiving a certificate. Ava Bacher is the daughter of Joseph and Amanda Cormackie, who reside in Canton, PA. Ava is involved in the Yearbook Club, SAD Club, Art Club, and works at a local coffee shop in her spare time. Her future plan is to attend the Westchester University for political science and then to pursue a degree in law. Ava is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it shows her hard work and commitment towards her academics and accomplishments she has always wanted to achieve. We'll now introduce the class of 2025 Junior National Honor Society inductees who will be receiving a membership card. Ava Natalie Allen is the daughter of Corey and Haley Allen, who reside in Canton, PA. Ava is involved in concert choir, the Pennsylvania Music Educators Association, the Drama Club, the Academic Letterman's Club, and takes dual enrollment classes here at the high school. She has 2 part-time jobs at a local convenience store and restaurant. She also volunteers at the Ralston Volunteer Fire Company. Her future plan is to attend the Lock Haven University for early childhood education. Ava is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it shows how hard she's worked towards her schooling and involvement in the community. Audrey Irene Bastion is the daughter of Amanda Barrett and Adam Bastion, who reside in Leroy and Canton, PA. Audrey is involved in basketball, softball, 4-H, the 4-H exchange. She's a Skills USA member and diesel competitor. Her future plans are to continue her education as a diesel mechanic. Audrey is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it is a great achievement to be recognized for. Zachariah Robert Colton is the son of Chad and Christy Colton, who reside in Canton, PA. Zach is involved in football and baseball. His future plans are currently undecided. Zach is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it demonstrates his work ethic and character. Tyler Joseph Engel is the son of Charles and Pamela Engel, who reside in Marsh Hill, PA. Tyler is involved in 4-H, Future Farmers of America, FCCLA, cross country, track, and volunteers at the Ralston Fire Department. His future plan is to attend the U.S. Army as a combat medic. Tyler is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it demonstrates his leadership qualities. Benjamin Travis Fitch is the son of Travis and Jamie Fitch, who reside in Canton, PA. Benjamin is involved in football, basketball, and baseball. He is also the secretary of the junior class. Benjamin is currently employed at a local restaurant. His future plans are currently undecided. Benjamin is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it is an example of his hard work and dedication to his academics. Kendall Nicole Kitchen is the daughter of Brock and Raina Kitchen, who reside in Canton, PA. Kendall is involved in volleyball, basketball, and track and field. She is also a member of the Science Club. Her future plan is to attend college for physical therapy. Kendall is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it is a symbol of her hard work and dedication to her academics. Adeline Lee Pepper is the daughter of Taylor and Lacey Pepper, who reside in Ogdensburg, PA. Adeline is involved in softball, volleyball, and the Science Club. Her future plan is to attend the Slippery Rock University for athletic training. Adeline is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because it displays her dedication and attention to detail within academics and highlights her character. Kylie Jade Salzman is the daughter of Dawn Hartford and Chad Salzman, who reside in Canton, PA. Kylie is involved in basketball and bowling, along with taking dual enrollment credits and advanced placement classes. She is also an academic letterman. She is also currently employed at a local restaurant. Her future plan is to attend the Elmira College for forensic psychiatry. Kylie is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because of her excellent academic achievements. Isabelle Julia Schoonover is the daughter of Noel and George Schoonover, who reside in Canton, PA. Isabelle is involved in PBIS and independent varsity golf through North Penn Mansfield. She has previously worked as a lifeguard and currently employed at a local golf club. Isabelle is also a member of St. Michael's Catholic Church. Her future plan is to attend the University of Pittsburgh with hopes of pursuing a degree in bioengineering. Isabelle was honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because many of the people she admired also shared the honor of being a member, notably her older brothers. Lyle Norman Vermilia is the son of Ronnie and Dana Vermilia, who reside in Canton. Lyle is involved in wrestling, cross country, FCCLA, and is a junior borough council member. He is also a member of the Ward United Methodist Church and enjoys helping youth wrestling. His future plan is to attend a military academy for engineering. Lyle is honored to be a part of the National Honor Society because he has worked hard in his academics and he enjoys serving others. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you the Irene W. Hurley chapter of the National Honor Society for the 2023-24 school year. Congratulations to those of you for maintaining your membership and those recently inducted. At this time, please welcome our National Honor Society President as we conclude tonight's ceremony with the National Honor Society Pledge and Recessional.
At this time, all members of the National Honor Society, please rise. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge to maintain my high scholastic standing, to hold as fundamental and worthy an untarnished character, to endeavor intelligently and courageously to be a leader, and to give of myself freely in service to others. In so doing, I shall prove myself worthy of a place in the National Honor Society.